So I said in my last video that I had a parcel to show you. I'll tell you what, something you learn about filming on the carpet is how dirty your carpet is. Mine's got feathers and bits of wood on it. I've just been trying to brush away before I show you in glorious Technicolor, but I guess I've told you now anyway. So this is the parcel I was going to show you, and it's from Jackson's Art Supplies. I guess I'm a wannabe artist. Am I a wannabe artist? Or am I an artist because I already do it? One or the other. This is jacksonsart.com, and they have they're really good at explaining what they supply, and explaining what their products do and what they don't do. There's so much text on that website. I love it. It's brilliant. For someone who's self-taught or amateur, hasn't had formal art training, or who just fancies trying something. You know, you might fancy trying oil paints, but you don't know what to paint on, you don't know what brushes to use. They explain everything you could ever possibly want. I don't know how they relate in terms of costs, because they're the only place I've ever used. I don't buy a lot of materials. It's kind of a treat. But I haven't unpacked this yet. I undid it the other day, and then I thought, oh, I was going to do YouTube. So I shut the box up again like that, and then just left it on the table until I had a phone in my hand. So I do a bit in oil, a bit in acrylics, and I'm feeling impatient and can't wait for oils to dry. And I really love ink. I just love pen and ink, which is probably my favourite. I like kind of monochrome work, pen and ink. This is hard with one hand. I do have a tripod, but it's a bit cracked. So this is me unpacking with one hand. £63 worth of surface. If you ever go on jacksons.com, you'll look at the surfaces to find out what you actually want to draw or paint on. Art Value series, that's good. I haven't gone too wild. I like panels. I like that they're solid. I like that they don't take... I feel like canvas takes time. One thing I'm not is kind of patient. I just want to get on with the painting. I want something to pull something out of the box and get on with it. Canvas is a bit too considered for me, although I do use canvas, but only when I've got vacation time, you know. So I got 2 of those. I ordered these a while ago actually, and they've been sitting in the house without not having been opened, because I've got other projects out on the table, and I've got one table in which to work. I think that's the case for a lot of amateur artists. It's just having the space. In my last flat, I was painting and drawing at my work desk, so every time I wanted to do a painting or a drawing, I would have to move my work, like my laptop, and preparing canvases or panels or anything and letting them dry when it's oil. My God, that takes so much time. It's just not practical. I had a section, actually more than one section of my bedroom floor cordoned off to dry oil paintings, and varnishing's terrible as well because of, you know, dust. What's this? This will be acrylic paper, pack of 50 sheets, smooth white, 290 GSM. So yeah, I love working on paper. Paper's a bit of an indulgence of mine. That's so nicely packaged, I don't even want to open it. So you know, I suppose I better do it. What's the point in having a YouTube channel if you half-assed it? Let's see what I bought. Beautiful, beautiful paper. I'm a real sucker for notebooks, paper, anything like that. And this is really lovely. I mean, it's almost like card. It's like that. It's got a wee bit of texture. It doesn't just have to be for acrylic. I can use that for ink, and I will use it for ink. So yeah, that's lovely. A lovely big pile of untouched paper is just a dream for me. I'm happy with that for a day. Oh, I don't know what this is. I like that everything's wrapped in brown paper. I mean, on one hand it's wasteful, but it can be recycled, and we use it as, now that we've got a fire, we use it as fire starting material as well. So none of this gets dumped in the rubbish. This feels like a panel or two. Artist panels. I love this corrugated paper. It keeps all the, you know, all the corners safe. You don't know who's going to chuck your parcel around in the back of their van. So this keeps it all safe. That's an artist panel. That's got quite a bit of sheen on it. Primed smooth, 11 by 14. That's another ampersand one. Again, that's you know, that's good to go. I can just crack on and create. Ultra smooth for fine detail. Oils, acrylics, pencils, and more. I really like the firmness of boards and panels. Another thing with canvas is, you know, I'm always so worried about knocking it and getting dents in it or any kind of poke marks, probably because I don't have studio space, so everything's a wee bit more endangered where I live. You know, the lifespan is not guaranteed, and canvas is so expensive anyway, it's even more of a disaster when that happens. Oh, this is just a bonus. What's this one? Canvas grain. Oh, this is oil sheets. I won't open them because they're in cellophane. I'm really interested, again as a way of diverting from canvas really, I'm interested in what kind of paper I can use for oil. It's easier to store. I love paper. As I say, keep repeating myself, I much prefer paper to canvas for any kind of medium. So I'm trying this oil paper. Taylor Fabriano. That's what it is. 300 GSM. So I'm pleased with that. 300 GSM is an optimum criteria for me, actually. Yeah, so that's one of the things I love about Jacksons.com. Is it Jackson or Jacksons? Jacksons, not Jackson. Is that they really go through all your surfaces, and there's just so many options, my god. does it say on the back? Oh well, clearly it's Italian. Let's see how the Italians make. Let's see how the Italians make oil paper. Probably pretty well, I should think. So that box there, I'll repack it. Oil sheets, 2 artists panels, 2 more artists panels, and 50 sheets of paper. Don't fit in that way. That is £63 worth of material, and that's not including paint, brushes, varnishes, any kind of mixing mediums, anything like that. So is it a hobby? It's a hobby at the moment. Everyone's trying to monetize their hobbies, aren't they, to get by, and good on them, you know. If you've got it, if you can, try it, do it. That's what I'm going to have a crack at. I don't know whether it will work, but at the moment I've just got a load of pictures in folders and wrapped up in bubble wrap, canvases wrapped up in bubble wrap. I move them about the place, they go into storage, they get packed away, they get shoved under desks, and nothing ever happens with them. I don't even hang them in my own house. So, you know, why not have a crack at actually doing something with them? But yeah, this is an indulgence. This is a lot of money. I mean, how much food can you get for 63 quid? 63 quid is, it's almost exactly my monthly electricity payment. So it's almost, this is pretty much a month's worth of electricity for our current home. So that's, you know, that's equivalent to quite a big spend, really. But is it worth it for the pleasure it gives me? I was talking earlier about having moved house. I don't have friends here. I don't really have, well, it's a difficult time to have outdoor hobbies because it's Scotland and it's a hard winter already. So you need stuff to do that's in the house, but you need creative stuff to do in the house. So you're not just stewing in your own juices. So that's what art is for me, and other things, but art is one of them. So is it a good thing for mental health to spend 63 quid on that and keep the electricity off as much as you can, try and make up for it in other ways? But yeah, obviously it's 63 quid I don't have to spend. I could have just not spent it. I could have spent it on food or petrol or January's electricity bill, but I bought this instead. I went on jacksons.com and I put in a load of things that sounded fun into my shopping basket online, and I paid 63 quid, and here they are. So we'll see what comes out the other end. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's video number 2. I'm actually undecided on the name for my YouTube channel after having announced it in my first video, so I'll maybe change it. I'm not gonna say what the channel is, but anyway, if you're watching, you know that already. But yeah, I'm still a bit changeable. It's only video 2. There you go, my art.